Triggle. Triggle. That was potentially ITZY's name before JYP decided on ITZY, or ITZY. Think about that. There was also Purple Heart and Queendom, which fits into the crown motif that's always in their choreo. But Triggle just makes me laugh. And ironically, the word is the combination of trigger and giggle. You know what? I'm gonna start using that word from now on. Like, if something triggers you so much that it makes you hysterically giggle in anger or something. Triggle. For example, when we got that breaking news that Somi out of nowhere was leaving JYP, man, that was some triggering news. I don't think there was any doubt that the plan was for Somi to debut with ITZY, and that would be a parallel universe I would love to take a peek in. But looking at the way things are now, I'm really not triggered at the way things eventually turned out. Look at these pre-debut profile pictures that recently came out of what ITZY would have looked like. Somi, Yeji, Ryujin, Leah, and Chaeryeong. What strikes me is no Yuna. And I'm not a big proponent of debuting someone while they're still so young, which is probably why JYP left her out in the first place, but you gotta admit, Yuna was born to do this. Not having her in ITZY alongside these other talented girls would have been a crime. Also, I like having Yeji as the leader. Now, would she still have been the leader if Somi was there? Possibly. But Somi carried so much experience at that point, how could you not make her the leader? Again, a part of me would have loved to see Somi coming out of 16 and IOI finally leading her own group into greatness. But who would you sacrifice in ITZY to do so? Seems like JYP was set on a 5-member roster. It's like the Wendy and YG situation. Thank God YG didn't accept Wendy. We know how godly her vocals are, so there's no way she wouldn't have been in the final BLACKPINK lineup. But hearing that BLACKPINK went from 9 members to the eventual 4, who would you sacrifice from the current 4? Don't you dare entertain that thought. Also, the way solos are being handled over at YG right now, we would have never gotten amazing collabs like Wendy and John Legend. But can you imagine Rosé and Wendy collaborating on an acoustic ballad? Oh my goodness, that would be a dream song for Rosé's eventual solo. A solo that she actually went live on Instagram to address. Not only that, but probably because of all the Stay Strong Rosé stuff ever since she liked and commented on a certain quote. For 17 minutes, she basically said, guys, please don't worry about me. The solo is coming, I'm working on it, I want it perfect, and that also means perfect timing. She really emphasized the please don't worry about me part. She explained that the quote was a thing between her and her friend, and that the whoop comment wasn't necessarily to the quote itself. Whether you want to believe her or not, that's your choice. I mean, we can keep looking deeper into this. Was she forced to do this? Is she saying this to not ruffle any feathers? She's been saying the same things for a while. Look, for now, I think we have no choice but to believe her. All those questions I just brought up, it's all speculation. I don't know what else we could really do about it other than complain to YG, which fans just kinda did, and that really didn't get us anywhere. The only thing we can do is continue to show love and not badger her about this all the time, stressing her out, getting to her mental health, which will deteriorate her physical health, and then that's just gonna push the solo off anyway. Health is the #1 thing and should always be the priority, mental and physical. Just look at what happened to Jihyo from Oh My Girl. A few days ago, during a rehearsal, Jihyo basically collapsed on stage. Fans who were there could hear heavy breathing coming through the microphone feed. Imagine how much harder she would have been pushing her body if it was the actual performance. Luckily, and sadly if you think about it, the fan outrage after this eventually forced WM's hand to take action. Oh My Girl actually have a concert coming up at the end of this month, and thank goodness WM Entertainment had the sense to finally delay it. I don't really understand how these artists don't get checked before even stepping on stage. Even if you step into the mind of the most evil and selfish company who don't care about the health of their artist, why would you want that kind of publicity? WM apologized to fans who were looking forward to seeing the girls, but they should be apologizing for letting someone in that condition to step foot out there. Or even letting someone get to that point health-wise. Sorry, I'm just so triggered right now.